Your brain is lying to you. Every single day, it's actively deceiving you, creating a reality that feels completely true but is actually a carefully constructed illusion. These mental tricks aren't just little quirks. They shape every thought you have and every choice you make. But what if you could see behind the curtain? What if you could spot these deceptions as they happen? Today, we're diving into 5 shocking ways your brain fools you daily, and how understanding them can give you back control. Let's start with the first and most powerful deception: the negativity bias. Your brain is hardwired for survival, which means it acts like a supersensitive alarm system, constantly scanning for threats. This is why one critical comment can overshadow 100 compliments. It's why you remember the one thing that went wrong in your day, not the 10 things that went right. This ancient survival mechanism was great for avoiding predators, but in our modern world, it makes bad moments feel much louder and more significant than good ones. It amplifies stress and anxiety, making you feel like your life is filled with problems even when, objectively, things are mostly okay. It's not you being pessimistic, it's your brain's default setting. Next up is the availability illusion. Your brain has a simple rule of thumb. If you can recall something easily, it must be important and common. Think about it. After watching news reports about a plane crash, you might feel a spike of fear about flying, even though driving to the airport is statistically far more dangerous. Why? Because the dramatic, vivid story of the crash is readily available in your memory. The media, stories you hear, and dramatic events all play into this illusion, exaggerating risks and making you afraid of the wrong things. Your fear grows based on what's memorable, not what's real. This mental shortcut saves energy, but it often leads to poor judgments and unnecessary anxiety about things that are highly unlikely to happen. The third deception is a sneaky one: loss aversion. Psychologists have found that the pain of losing something is about twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining something of equal value. Losing $100 feels awful, but finding $100 just feels nice. Your brain hates losing. This deep-seated fear of loss makes you resist change, even if that change could lead to something better. You stick with the job you dislike, the relationship that isn't working, or the old habits that hold you back because the familiar feels safer than the unknown. Your brain equates what is with safety and what could be with potential loss. This comfort zone isn't a safe haven. It's a trap set by your own mind, preventing growth and keeping you stuck. Now for deception number 4, the confirmation trap. Your brain doesn't like to be wrong. In fact, it will go to great lengths to prove itself right. Once you form a belief, your mind actively seeks out information that confirms it and conveniently ignores or dismisses anything that contradicts it. It is like wearing a pair of glasses that only lets you see evidence supporting your existing views. If you think a certain political party is incompetent, you'll notice all their mistakes and overlook their successes. This is why arguments on social media rarely change anyone's mind. We're not seeking truth, we're seeking validation. The confirmation trap doesn't make your beliefs smarter, it just makes them stronger and more rigid, closing you off from different perspectives and new insights. Finally, we have the hindsight illusion, also known as the "I knew it all along" effect. After an event happens, your brain cleverly rewrites history to make the outcome seem obvious and predictable. When a stock market crashes, you might think, "I saw the signs. I knew this was coming." But did you really? Probably not. This illusion happens because your brain has access to the outcome and connects the dots backward, creating a neat, logical story. The problem is, it makes you overly critical of your past decisions. It creates feelings of guilt and regret for not having seen what was, in reality, impossible to predict. You blame yourself for not knowing the future, which is a game you can never win. So, is your brain just a faulty machine designed to make you miserable? Not at all. It's important to understand the deeper truth here. These deceptions, negativity bias, availability illusion, loss aversion, confirmation trap, and hindsight illusion, are not bugs. They are features. They are mental shortcuts or heuristics that evolved over millions of years to help our ancestors make quick life-or-death decisions in a dangerous world. When you're facing a tiger, you don't have time for nuanced, logical analysis. You need to react instantly. Your brain was optimized for survival and speed, not for clarity and accuracy in our complex modern society. The good news is, awareness is the key that unlocks the cage. Just by knowing these deceptions exist, you've already started to break their spell. So what's the practical action step? It's simple. Slow down your thinking. When you feel a strong emotional reaction, fear, anger, certainty, hit the pause button. Ask yourself, is this a reaction or a response? Is my brain falling into one of its old traps? Is this fear based on facts or just a feeling? By creating a small gap between a feeling and your action, you give your conscious mind a chance to step in. You can choose to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting instinctively. In the end, your brain isn't broken. It's just running on ancient software. It was designed for a world that no longer exists. But understanding its programming, its biases, and its shortcuts is the ultimate power. It allows you to become the pilot of your mind, not just a passenger. You can appreciate your brain for its survival instincts while consciously overriding them when they no longer serve you. You gain the freedom to choose your thoughts, shape your reality, and live a more intentional life. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you understand your own mind a little better, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that helps you master your inner world. I'll see you in the next one.